Hi everybody, here's your Phantoms weekend preview. The Phantoms are hitting the road. Obviously, as you can see, I'm still at the Glens Falls Civic Center, and behind me, no more ice. The Adirondack Charity Stampede Rodeo comes into town every single year, usually the second weekend of November. They take the ice out completely because they have all the dirt down there, and you see the gates for all the animals and the horses and everything as well. The deal is normally when you have a concert or something, you put the floorboards over the ice, then put the stage on top of that, and you're good to go. But the dirt, the animals kick it around some. It does tend to kind of seep through things sometimes. So to play it safe, they always take the ice out completely, and then they will reinstall it as if completely from scratch when the team comes back, which is still a couple weeks away. Our next home game is not until November 21, the day before Thanksgiving, when we have a 6-game homestand, and it's 3 games over that Thanksgiving weekend. Wednesday before Thanksgiving, Black Friday the day after, and the big one is probably on Saturday, November 24th on Phantoms Fight Cancer Night, and also Phantoms Youth Jersey giveaway for the kids. That's on Saturday, November 24th, presented by Glens Falls Hospital Rehabilitation Team. The mustache jerseys as well that the Phantoms players will wear that will be auctioned off after the game, courtesy of Parks Heritage Federal Credit Union. A lot going on when we finally get back home. But we're a ways away from that. This is the first of 5 in a row away from home for the Phantoms. It begins Friday night at Rochester. Adirondack with a record of 4-5-0. I'm just sort of looking up some of the numbers here. The Rochester Americans, they enter action at 6-3-1, and they have a very good team, the affiliates of the Buffalo Sabres. However, I did read that one of their top guys sent down from the NHL, Cody Hodgson, he could be out with injury for this weekend's game. He took a slash from Brandon Manning, is what he said in the game that they played here on October 27th. This is a guy that scored 19 goals in the NHL last year with Vancouver and Buffalo combined. He was traded right before the deadline there. But they still have Luke Adam. They still have Marcus Foligno. It's the team that beat Adirondack here a couple of weeks ago, 6-2. And they are one of the highest scoring teams in the league at 3.7 goals per game. They are 3rd in the league in offense. So Adirondack's going to have to be on their toes to control these guys heading to their place for a game Friday night at 7, and then our good old friends for the 3rd weekend in a row, the Albany Devils on Saturday. So yeah, we've played them each of the last 3 weekends. If you include this one, it's round 3 out of 12 of the Time Warner Cable Cup. You know the Albany Devils, they're going to be hungry for revenge because they came here last Saturday and the Phantoms gave it to them in a 4-0 final, although the game was really quite a bit closer than that final score made it seem. Special teams was a huge difference in that game. The Phantoms had a couple power play goals and a shorthanded goal, and possibly even bigger, they held Albany to 0-for-7 on the power play, and then Scott Monroe was a huge difference maker as well, made a number of big saves, especially early in the second period when their biggest push was on, and he had a 26-save shutout. So that's the schedule this weekend. Friday at Rochester, Saturday at Albany, no game on Sunday, so it's only 2 games, so let it all hang out. You don't have to save any gas in the tank for a 3rd game in 3 days or anything like that. And then a quick turnaround, actually, because the team next Wednesday, November 14th, they head out to Manchester to take on the Monarchs. That's an interesting matchup for a number of different reasons. And on top of that, it's a 10 a.m. game on Wednesday, November 14th, which is a little weird, but it's a kids' day game there, so all the kids get out of school when they get there. Terry Murray, of course, was previously the head coach of the Los Angeles Kings. Manchester is the affiliation of the LA Kings. A couple of the guys on that team won a Stanley Cup last year on LA's Stanley Cup run, and now they're with Manchester. So you've got the Phantoms and the Manchester Monarchs next Wednesday, and then the following Friday and Saturday, the road trip finally culminates at Binghamton and at Syracuse, and we've already got a nice little thing going against Syracuse. Binghamton, we haven't seen those guys yet this year. It's a lot of road games, 5 in a row before we're finally coming back on Wednesday, November 21st.